Hello everyone. In this video, I am going to show you how to containerize a Spring Boot application using Docker. I shall explain it step by step, starting from creating a project, writing small REST endpoint, building the jar, writing a Docker file, running the Docker locally, and finally pushing the image to Docker Hub. But before we jump into coding first, we shall quickly see what Docker actually is. So the rest of the tutorial makes more sense. It's good if you already have some basic knowledge of Docker, but if you don't worry, I shall break everything down for you. So let's get started. First of all, we see what is Docker. Docker is a platform to build, ship, and run application in isolated environments called containers. Think of Docker as a universal delivery box for software. With Docker, I can package my application along with everything it needs, runtime, library, configuration into a container. As I said, containers run in isolation, so my application behaves the same way whether I run it on my laptop, on a server, or in the cloud, right? Then a Docker image is a snapshot, a template of your application, the runtime, and all the dependencies. For example, when I containerize a Spring Boot application, the jar file along with Java runtime and libraries are packaged into this image. And then we have Docker container. A Docker container is a running instance of the image, like running a Java application from its jar file. Don't confuse between Docker image and Docker container. A Docker image is just a blueprint. If we talk about in the context of object-oriented programming, you can consider Docker image as a class and Docker container object of that class. Docker image is just template and Docker container is implementation or concrete object of that class, right? You can run as many container as you want from a Docker image. Okay, now let's see what you need for this tutorial. You must have Java installed. I'm using 21. You can use high Java version as well. You should have Docker installed and running. I have already installed Docker desktop and it's running. And you can have ID like IntelliJ or VS Code. Okay, let's start creating project. Okay, I open the browser. I open start.spring.io. Here you choose Maven as your project. Here choose Maven project and Java as your language, and let default Spring Boot version be selected. In project metadata, in group, I mention com.docker, artifact name docker demo, and our project name docker demo. That's fine. I remove hyphen from here. Com.docker.docker demo. I will use Java 21. Click on add dependencies and select Spring Web. That's enough for our simple REST API project. So click on generate. Okay. It has downloaded a zip file with our project. Unzip it and open the project in any ID. Okay, this is our project. Okay, I open this project in IntelliJ IDEA. Click on OK, trust project, and we have our basic project here. Now that project is open in the ID, let's add a simple REST controller so we can test our application. So in com.docker.docker demo, right click on this directory, new, and click on Java class. I give it name like hello controller. Okay, we have added a basic controller. So I provide annotation of REST controller to this controller. Okay, inside this controller, I add a basic API like this. I return simple string from this API and I use add get mapping annotation for this. It tells Spring Boot to respond to HTTP GET request on the slash hello endpoint, right? Now let's run this application locally to see if this endpoint is working. Okay, our application is running on time. Okay, our application is running on Tomcat on port 8080. Let's verify it in browser. Localhost 8080. Hello from Spring Boot. So our application is working fine. Okay, now that our application is working, the next step is to build it into an executable jar file. For that, we use the following Maven command: mvn clean package. I skip the test, press enter. Okay, this command has built an executable jar file inside this target folder. This jar is what we shall later run inside Docker. If you don't have Maven install your machine, you can write this command like this: mvnw.cmd clean package, right? It will use the Maven wrapper script and it lets us run Maven without installing it separately. Okay, now comes the Docker part. To containerize our Spring Boot apps, we need to write a Docker file. This file tells Docker how to build an image from our application. So I right click on my project, new, and I select Docker file. I already have content of Docker file. I replace it with my content. Let me explain this file. First we have from OpenJDK 21. This tells Docker to use a base image that already has Java 21 installed. Slim means it's a lightweight version, so our image stays small. Then we have arg jar file target and copy command. This defines a variable pointing to the jar we built earlier, right? In our case, it is inside target folder. And then we have copy command. This copies the built jar file from our machine into the Docker image and names it at app.jar inside the container. And then we have entry point. Finally, it tells the Docker what to run when the container starts. In our case, it runs the Spring Boot jar using Java, right? So with this simple Docker file, Docker will package the jar and the Java runtime into one image. Then when we run the container, it will start our Spring Boot app automatically. Okay, now we build the Docker image from the project root. I open my project directory. I open terminal here. Now I will build my Docker image. Before I give command to build Docker image, you will need to make sure your Docker desktop is running like this, right? Okay, now let's build the Docker image. I write command like docker build -t spring boot demo 1.0. Now this docker build tells Docker to build an image. -t spring boot demo 1.0 add the tag to your image and the image name is spring boot demo, right? And the version is 1.0. And then we provide dot. Dot means use the current folder. I press enter. Okay, we got error. I missed L here from build. Press enter and it has started building Docker image. Okay, our Docker build command is complete and it has created a Docker image in Docker. So let's verify. If I go to Docker desktop, I see Spring Boot demo image with 1.0 tag is created. Okay, a Spring Boot Docker image is created successfully. Now we can run container from this Docker image. There are two options to run the container. The first option is through Docker desktop. You click on run and it will ask run a new container, right? And second option is to launch container from CLI. I open it. I provide command like docker run -rm-p 8080 colon 8080 my image name spring boot demo colon 1.0 and press enter. Okay, you can see it has launched a container. When I go back on Docker desktop, click on containers, so it has launched our Spring Boot application here. So I click on it. Okay, our Docker container is running. When I give path, so when I give this path, I see our Spring Boot application is running from the Docker. Let's understand what this Docker run command did. Docker run. Actually, it starts a container from an image. RM means remove the container automatically when it stops. This keeps things clean, so you don't end up with lots of stopped containers. Then we have 8080 colon 8080. It maps port 8080 inside the container to port 8080 on your machine because you cannot directly access 8080 port of the Docker. You will have to map to some your machine port to access it. Then we have our Docker image. Okay, now everything is working fine in our Docker. Now we need to push our image to Docker Hub. What is Docker Hub? Docker Hub is a cloud-based registry where you can store and share Docker images. Think of it like a GitHub but for Docker images. So I write this command. So I open a terminal. I write command like docker tag spring boot image, my Docker Hub username. Press enter. This command tags my local image with my Docker Hub username. Tagging is important because Docker Hub requires the username in the image name, right? Log into Docker Hub. Okay, press enter. I click on confirm. Okay, my device is now connected with Docker Hub. Now I write command docker push my username and my Docker image name. It has started pushing my Docker image to Docker Hub. Depending on your internet speed and the size of the image, this process can take a while. So I wouldn't wait for it to finish here. But once it is uploaded, you will be able to pull the image from anywhere and run it easily. And that's it. We have successfully containerized a Spring Boot application with Docker. I hope this tutorial helped you understand the process step by step. If you found it helpful, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more tutorials. Thanks for watching.